the best HLTV fantasy player we've had ever. It's Lucy.
Hey guys, super sorry this one is so last minute. I thought the event started tomorrow, not today. Astana wrapped up yesterday, and guys, I was so close. I had the device Donk Hoopsie draft, which I think would have been a top 20%, but I doubted myself. I listened to your little whisperings about the Mongols, and unfortunately it didn't work out. That's on me for not sticking to my guns. Whatever. Let's take a quick look at Dallas. I think in Group A, it's very obvious what we expect. Vitality should be going straight through. I don't think there's any team here that challenges them at all. 3D Max might put up a little bit of a fight, but I don't expect them to take more than a map at most, but this should be pretty straightforward for Vitality, and they make a lot of sense to draft. I think the only team here that maybe interests me other than them is potentially G2, and I know G2 is a bit of a meme right now, but I think that considering they've got Lin Vision and then they've got either Fury or Mongols, both teams going to be super jet lagged. I think G2 has a decent chance to make that upper final, and they have some really good value players in Malbs, who's 203, played really good in the Polish G2, surprisingly. I think Hades 200,000 and Hunter 194, all decent options if you want like a budget player from G2. Group B though, I think this is where the excitement happens. A lot of people are going to be looking to Falcons to be the team that goes straight through to the upper final. Makes a lot of sense, right? Falcons have been doing really well, and they have a great track record against Mouse as well. So Falcons, absolutely logical to draft them, and I think Tesses, Kixan, and Magiska are all really good value. I'm not sure if Nico or Monacy are worth it though for their price, considering Vitality are in the same sort of price bracket, and I think have a more guarantee of good points, but that's my thoughts. I think Aurora and Heroic is a bit messy. I think Heroic are going to be perhaps slept on a little bit here, and I think could be disruptive, but I don't think either of them can beat Falcons. But it does mean that if a team here falls into the lower bracket, it's a tough run. You've got either Aurora or Heroic in this second game. And I think that Mals in particular jump out as a team that could be worth considering drafting here, because BC Game are essentially missing they got a stand-in for their stand-in. So I don't rate them at all here, unfortunately. Mals should be straight through. And FaZe, listen, I know there's a big conversation around Simple at this event, but we've got Skulls instead of Rain, and they've got Liquid first. If they beat Liquid, it's into Mouse. I just don't think that Simple is worth drafting here, even though he's a really affordable 200,000. I just think it's way too risky with the particular bracket that they have. If they were here, you know, I would think it would be a very different conversation, but with with Liquid first, and then, yeah, Mouse, if they beat them, I just don't love it, and I don't know if Simple would get you enough points to be worth it. I do think Shuei is a really nice pick here because he's only 172,000, and I think that Liquid beat FaZe, straight up. I think they win that, so I think that he could be really good value. But I think Mals are a little bit sleepy here because everyone's going to be locked in on Falcons, and with that in mind, this is my draft. I've gone double Vitality, I've gone some more aggressive players in Flame Z because I think there's a lot of potential to get some good points here. Shuei to enable all of this. I don't love the noob role. You guys know I don't like it. But Entry Fragger, I don't know, that was like the next best option, and I didn't love that either. So at least for noob role, I can get something back if he bottoms out. And that's worth it because we don't have Chicken Out anymore. Keep that in mind. I'm so happy Chicken Out is gone. I hope it doesn't come back. I gave feedback to HTV last season, and one of the big things I said was the Chicken Out booster sucks. I hate it. It is anti-strategy. I think it forces you to play a certain way and allows people to get away with drafts they shouldn't get away with. And I think you should be punished if you pick a bad player. So yeah, I think that this is a much better booster. And then Testis and Gym to round it out. I really wanted a bit of Mouse, and I hope that works out well for me here. I think Jimmy had a great last event, so that's going to be my draft. Let me know what you're doing. Let me know your thoughts on the Chicken Out as well. I want to know if I'm alone in hating that booster, if everyone really loved it. But either way, let me know what you're doing. And as always, good luck.